of the period. A flurry to end the second, and the score remains 2-1 Zephyrs.
I just got myself just watching as a fan. That was spectacular. What, my Lord. And the Joey Pierce here, down here. Hermantown, look at that Backstrom. And Backstrom staying with it best he can. Hermantown's laying down in front. Again, starts by Joey Pierce, blocking his shot. And then who leads the charge offensively for them later on? Joey Pierce. How many times have we seen that this week? Look at that commitment.
Let's head down to the Hermantown bench. Here's Charlie Beatty.
Thanks a lot, Jim and Coach. How big is that goal here to get you going in the second?
That's huge. We got to get something. We got to get some momentum going. Credit Matamita. I thought they outplayed us for the first half of the game. They were hard on pucks. They were winning races, and we were kind of watching and a little passive. So hopefully that goal can get us some juice here and carry us through the third. And we need another one to put ourselves in business.
Been listening to you here on the bench, and it's not really a lot of X's and O's, but a lot about effort. Do you like the effort here in the second period?
It's gotten better. I was not happy the way we started, no, but it has gotten better. We're starting to pick it up a little bit, so we'll see how bad they want in the third. It's gonna be a heck of a third period.
Thanks a lot, Coach. We'll see you then.
All right, thanks.
Guys?
Former St. John's Johnny. I think he played for John Harrington over there at St. John's. Class of 02.
Guy knows what it takes to win a big game or two.
I thought that was really good analysis what Patrick Andrews was saying about his team, how and what he saw them do and what they need to do going into the third period.
And they nailed it with, what it comes down to these events, the championship game. Who wants it more? What are you willing to do for your team? Are you going to lay down and block shots? Are you going to go to the net and take some bruises? Who wants it more?
Zephyrs a 2-1 lead.
The second intermission is brought to you by Education Minnesota, the voice for professional educators and students.
It is still a one-goal game after 2 periods. The state championship will be decided in the third. Matamita with a 2-1 lead over Hermantown. I'm now joined on the set by Dr. Eric Martins, the Executive Director of the Minnesota State High School League. And first of all, what a tournament. The attendance is fantastic. The energy is great. Another success.
It is outstanding, and we've had a great run here this weekend. We've got great attendance. Yesterday set an all-time record for our afternoon session. Thrilled to have people here in the crowd and supporting all levels of our hockey, Class A and Class AA.
We see hockey here today statewide, but the Minnesota State High School League has a broad scope of sports and events that you guys cover.
Yeah, we try to have a comprehensive program for all students with whatever interest or passion they have, and we see it really critical in our role to help train our coaches and train our officials so that every one of those experiences is a special experience and as safe as possible. And you see it here today and every day. The officials doing the best that they can with calling the rules, and the coaches teaching the game the way it's supposed to be played. So we're excited to have that.
We'll have TV here today, but there's a bunch of streaming services now that are hitting a lot of different sports in Minnesota.
It's also been our focus to be able to get the experience that these kids have out to their supporters, all their families, back to their community members. That streaming aspect, you see the tweets that come forward from a lot of places, and really like the one with the big screen in the warming house, and take it right back to the local community is great. And those kids are seeing their heroes right before their eyes.
Speaking of a local community, Delano played in the tournament, and we've got some pictures to show you how this is community involved. These are the Woods Creek boys. Michael Weber, Jake Marciniak, Cade and Colin Lumel, and Will and Adam Brown. They all grew up on the same block, the same cul-de-sac, and they made it here in the state tournament. It's kind of cool.
It's a great story, and there's lots of those out there. Kids love to come together, and they play together since they're 5, 6, 7 years old, and it ties them back to their community in a really special way. They have a great experience, and again, they get to be the next round of heroes for another group of neighborhood kids that come together.
And you know what else is great about it? They'll be back here 20, 30, 40 years from now still talking about the experience they had.
Wherever we go, we hear stories about somebody who had an experience at state or somebody who just missed, and I think that's the other treasure that we have is our section finals and our section tournaments around the state in front of packed houses with lots of friends and family coming together all around education sports.
All right, thanks so much, Eric. The dreams do come true. They did for the Woods Creek boys. We're back to talk about the second period right after this. It's all set for a thrilling finish to this one. Matamita with a 2-1 lead, 1 period of hockey left here in the state of hockey as we try to crown a Class It's a goal off another player, but it gave them energy.
It did, and they needed that, the way they were playing. Mahtomedi's defensive structure has been unbelievable in this game. Whatever Coach Proschel decided he was going to do, the kids have bought in, and they have made it extremely difficult for Hermantown to generate any type of offense. They're getting no east-west passes at all in front of the net.
And Johnny, I would think with 17 minutes left, the coaches right now are saying, leave everything on the ice. You do not want to have any regrets after this game.
Yeah, both coaches. If I'm Hermantown, I wouldn't really change that much up. You just can't get too nervous and press too much. For Mahtomedi, I think there's a big difference between playing to win and playing not to lose. If Mahtomedi comes out and plays not to lose, they're in trouble. If Mahtomedi comes out and plays to win, they could win this.
You can't go to that prevent defense.
No such thing with high school kids.
No sense. Let's take a look at the highlights here. A couple of goals in the second period.
Yeah, as you watch this, both ways you're going to see the beginning highlights of all the blocks, how both teams are getting in the way of players. This is the one that Mahtomedi may come to regret, was that miss on this breakaway.
They were going back and forth there for a while. Mahtomedi had 2 to 3 odd man rushes, and Hermantown did a nice job of breaking it up. Mahtomedi, again, has been playing great in their defensive zone. But one thing that I thought as the period and game has gone on, Hermantown has had more jam, they've had more juice, and they've started to pick up the pace. If they continue this, I think Hermantown's going to die if they have this energy.
And they had a defensive lap there, as you can see that play develop. Their defensive zone coverage just split apart, let the Mahtomedi kid walk straight down.
This is the goal that Hermantown got. They finally got a bounce on the way to the net. You have Biondi in front crashing the net and a nice shot. This is what they need. They need more of this net front presence. They need to create some more chaos in front of Dardis, because if Dardis sees it clean, he will stop everything.
And he's not giving up any rebounds either.
No, he's doing a great job.
And he's, the other end of the ice, the young man has played well too. Backstrom, I thought he's played really well. He's made a couple of huge saves to keep Hermantown in this. This game could easily be 4-1 right now in Mahtomedi's favor.
Today's stats are brought to you by Franson Bank and Trust. Real people, real results.
Mike's right. This game could be 4-1, and if you look, Mahtomedi has 7 chances. Mahtomedi hasn't generated a lot, but the chances they've had have been grade A quality.
And right now, that makes a big difference. You get those good quality shots. It should be a dandy finish. We're going to be back to talk about the third period coming up here. State Championship Saturday in St. Paul.
Way through again. 3 on the power play. This is Austin this time. Penalty over. Austin Shinty scores! For the 7th time, our state champions in hockey with a stunning and thrilling 3-2 victory over Totino Grace.
It's a dream come true. It's everything I've ever worked for my whole entire life, and that goes the same way for everybody else in that locker room. We couldn't be happier.
1995, St. Paul Civic Center. Still strange to see the Civic Center without the clear boards there for those couple of years that the Moose played there, but International Falls, that title in 1995, and a long run.
Look at Larry Ross. Have a career up there at International Falls. Coach Ross. I love seeing Johnny Austin, a young John Austin, an old friend of mine, tormented me at Colorado College. A couple years there at St. Cloud. Great guy, great kid.
And the great Frank Mazzacco on the call.
Who's going to be the hero today?
Well, we played 2 periods. We're moving into the third in a 1-goal game. Shots 19-7. Hermantown. So overall, a low shots on goal game. Hermantown at 47 shots on goal against St. Cloud Cathedral in their semifinals.